Big Kenneth, doing $3. Thank you, Big Kenneth.
Big
It's a... Hi, Tom and Ben. What colour paint tastes best?
I tell you what doesn't taste good.
Devil and Mud.
Devil and Mud, which they don't make anymore. Brilliant paint, terrible drink.
Really bad. Honestly, one of the worst tasting...
I think it had something in it.
Yeah.
Because it would also, after a couple of months, smell bad.
Yeah, like, I've got it fucking absolutely stank.
But not when it was new.
Yeah.
I think it had something in it that could go off. Some kind of bacteria or compound in there, and that's why it tasted rank as well.
Yeah, like, that wasn't the one.
What else? There were a couple of ones that legitimately taste bad. Can't think now.
Yeah, don't drink your paint.
Don't drink paints. But sometimes when you're like making a tip on your brush,
Yeah.
you'll get a tiny taste of it.
But yeah, like Devil and Mud, you would definitely be able to taste it. Like normally, I'd say paint doesn't really have that much of a taste, but that one, that ain't the dream. The shades taste lovely. I'm glad.
Just put a little dip of like food flavoring in each of your pots.
Ooh, yeah.
Give
just
yourself
put
a treat.
Some herbs and spices into them.
Would you do that if they had like added smells and tastes that didn't affect the painting quality at all? Would you buy those? Or would you feel like a pervert?
I don't know if I feel like a pervert, but I think it's just like a dumb thing, and I would.
But you're painting, you're like, oh, that's nice, yeah, as you're painting along. You would judge people who did.
Yeah, because they'd be like, why the fuck you...
Why
I think you're eating too much of your paint. I guess you could just put, like squash into your paint water instead, right?
Ooh.
That would make more sense.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, the dogs died. I didn't realise.
What?
Rip dogs.
How?
They must have died on the auto-resolve and I missed it.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was way you.
Bad
You
dogs.
die. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to die. Oh, they got seduced.
Oh, and then...
Oh, we murdered our own dogs!
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, seduced by the furries.
Oh, God.
Well, I don't want them back after that. You can keep
Sad.
them.
Sad times. Poor doggos.
Poor doggos. Spawnify? How do I spawnify? What does that mean? I've only played Archeon. I haven't played Tzeentch before. Do they have some other mechanics that I'm not aware of?
Can you turn the dogs into spawn? Well, we can't turn our ones into spawn.
I don't think so.
At best, they could turn into dire wolves now, because they're dead.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the vampires can bring them back.
Maybe. I think we can summon 3 Tzeentch spawn into any army.
How? Where do I click for that?
The book beside the Gifts of Chaos. Book, top
Ah,
bottom.
book. Okay, this is new. Archeon didn't have
Spawnify.
this. So, what does this do?
Spawnify.
I know, but I want to see what all my things do. Add 3 spawn. Can't do it for 15 turns.
An army must be selected. Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Wow, that's cool.
I can do it to my friends.
Oh.
And to me. That's kind of fun, isn't it? Okay, well, brilliant. Let's make some spawn. Reduce movement range, ambush defense, and leadership.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Just get map hacks on a faction. That's pretty cool.
Does that just mean that we reveal them and then they instantly declare war on us?
Well, we can only do it to people we've already found.
Oh, okay.
But I guess, if we meet their army, then we can click that button and
Okay, yeah.
see their whole empire. Display their intentions of their armies. I guess that will show us where they're planning to move this turn.
Wow, that's cool.
These are great. I can break an alliance without...
That's kind of hilarious.
So we'll just go, you two aren't friends anymore.
Yeah, and then we invade one of them.
I love it. These are really cool. Okay, Spawnify!
So, Joe Jagger donates $3. Thank you, Joe Jagger.
Thank you.
And they say, Tom and Ben, I pulled myself away. Just sometimes people roll the dice on an accent, and that's where you get them. I pulled myself away from God of War Ragnarok to watch live. It's great. You're great. We're all great.
Oh, great.
Centaurs et al. Etc., etc.
How is God of War Ragnarok's?
God, the fucking advertising for it is everywhere.
Really, I have not seen a single ad for it.
I've seen so much, but even the real world, there's just like posters
Really?
and buses and all that stuff. Like
Wow.
just so much.
I hate it. At that point, I start getting annoyed. I feel like it's so obnoxious that I don't want to play it out of spite. Do you know what I mean? Do you ever get that feeling? Or am I just being petty?
No, I do kind of feel that. Although I feel like it's kind of worked on me. A bit of me wants to give it a go because
It's interesting because you didn't love the first one.
I didn't love the first one. I'm curious. So I'm not going to take away from the story was amazing. The acting of it was really, really good. Highly rate that. I just feel like the gameplay was not my cup of tea. It was very, very repetitive in my mind. And also I felt absolutely scammed by Thor not being in the last one.
Oh yeah, if you're going to do God of War fights the entire Norse pantheon, put in the fucking headliner.
Also, like, it felt like the whole story was building up to it, that you're endlessly, like, you're fighting his sons, and then you kind of kill the sons. Spoilers. They're bosses. Like, of course you're going to do that.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't, you don't fight Thor. I thought that was what was going to happen.
That's a real
and it's
tease.
constantly teased.
You're constantly chasing him and you never catch him. Do you fight Odin or Loki?
No, like,
The fuck?
I don't think you fight anyone. But you do in number 2, sure, but
You can't spend the whole first game
fight Baldur, right?
like fucking teasing that you're after Thor and never catch him.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Did I not watch the last cutscene?
Oh, did you miss it?
Was there an end of credits cutscene?
Post credits Thor. Scene.
No, you made it. You make it to the mountain. The last cutscene of God of War had Thor.
But you don't get to fight him.
But you don't fight him.
So it doesn't matter if he turns up in the... At the end cutscene is even more of a fucking tease. If you don't actually get to fight the guy.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Tom. I call BS.
Yeah. I thought he was going to be the final boss.
Yeah.
You fight him early on in game 2.
Well, that's even more of a letdown then. He should be like a big
It makes
fucking
it feel
deal.
like it was one of those trashy, oh, I hope we get renewed TV show things.
Yeah, put the tease in.
Oh, look, you'll definitely come back and watch season 2 because we had this big build-up and it doesn't properly get resolved. Now come and watch season 2 and get the thing. But yeah, but I'm still kind of curious to give it a go. Don't spoil the new one. I've not played it.
That goes for chat too. No spoils.
But also,
Spoil new thing.
Thor showing up, like, he's in all the adverts and trailers. I think it was a really deliberate plan of theirs. I've seen a lot of, like, in the ads, Thor being in it. I don't know. I'm still curious to play it, but also it's fucking like 70 quid. Oof.
Really?
Oof.
Ooh.
It's kind of spicy.
Jeez, that is a lot. Man, I do find myself getting those old man feelings. You know, like, oh, when I were a lad, I could get on a bus and go to the movies and eat a hot dog for $2.
And I still have change to put down a deposit on a house.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm starting to get those feelings now. And now I'm seeing all the prices rise. It's like, oh my God, I'm old. So old.